Hello, everybody. This is Wise Beyond Bitcoin. Today, I'll be your host, Jacob.
My name is Ryan.
And I'm Lucas. We're here for the Crypto Neo news, education, opportunities. As you know, we've got playlists. We talk about it all. We also talk about things not just crypto related because it is an emerging market in the grand scheme of traditional finance, traditional markets. So we do look at the macroeconomic picture where it's all definitely connected. But we get into the nitty gritty. We've got DeFi tutorial playlists. If you're brand new, take your time. You're early. There's so much development. We really look at the innovation that's happening all over blockchain. There's Ethereum, smart contracts. There's proof of work. There are NFTs, secret NFTs, privacy. And we're going to talk about one of the more innovative projects that Jacob continues to find research. This is one of the top projects because we look at really who has a practical solution. You know, there's a lot of roadmaps to nowhere out there where people are accepting money for potential, but there are very few projects out there that have been around and actually have products and services that are already creating, you know, utility that people can use. And Deeper Network is one of them. Jacob, you're a pioneer on Deeper Network. You could shed a little light. We've been doing videos on them for a while. We'll continue to show their updates and tell us a little bit more about what's going on with Deeper Network right now.
Yeah, so with the Deeper Network, essentially it's a VPN device, a physical VPN hardware device that allows you to mine crypto with it. And so they actually announced, look at their full stack Web3 ecosystem. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop of everything Deeper. They have their third-party developed Web3 apps, their Deeper Network developed apps, which is the DPN devices, the actual software for that, decentralized ads, which they're going to be adding on to a decentralized YouTube alternative, a decentralized web alternative. They have the rewards layers, which is their proof of credit rewards algorithm, and their newly announced next-gen proof of work. They have the deeper layer chain, or the deeper chain layer, which is built on Polkadot substrate. And with this, it's a highly scalable and highly interoperable ecosystem, and with the forefront of that strength being interoperability. They have the Deeper Machine Decentralized Edge Computing Platform, or DECP, and the hardware, the physical hardware layer as well. And so one of the big reasons why you want one of these devices is really to protect yourself from things like, scams, people doing particular things. And we want to shed to light some of the scams that are happening within the Deeper Network community as well. There being fake Telegram groups that are having, phishing scams, similar to having a Deeper Network support scam group where it's, they're supporting you by asking you your seed phrase and that information. So it's important to have that base level crypto knowledge. But as far as the Deeper Network device, it protects you and your IoT devices from similar cases like this, where a person is using Home Assistant as an example of, they hacked their Home Assistant and they're showing you on their phone that how easy it is to just lock and unlock someone's door with automation directly from their phone. And so with the Mini or the Pico, your home network is protected on all 7 layers of the internet: transport, application, all 7 layers. And so what's that allowing us to do is it's allowing us to be able to, set parameters to protect our network. And it's important that people realize in this growing age of information and technology that we care about security. And Deeper Network is the forefront of that.
Very cool. Yeah, I think as the more IoT devices, start becoming more normal and widespread, this is exactly the kind of use case that a VPN will it's perfect. It's a perfect example of what a VPN can do beyond just privacy and browsing.
And this is what's really great about this. This is one of the things that blockchain is doing to make the world a better place. We already have, this is a fragility that already exists. We already use, like you said, IoT devices. Right now, there is no decentralized private network that people can use to protect hackers or malefactors who can access that information from exploiting these centralized services. So this is a great way that blockchain can provide security for current infrastructure that we have with IoT and other. This is very cool. And you can, it's one other thing about it is that if you've heard about Bitcoin miners and mining and supporting a network, this is a crypto that you can actually order a miner and start mining it. And what you're mining, you're actually strengthening and supporting the network. Just as it adds robustness to the Bitcoin network and more security, it adds robustness and strength to this emerging decentralized VPN internet service. And you've been a part of this for quite some time. Is that not right, Jacob?
Yeah, I actually recently just increased my credit score, which is kind of a good talking point to move forward. They have a credit score accumulation. So based off of your credit score, you mine tokens at a certain rate. If your credit score is 100, it's going to mine at the base rate, or it's going to place you on the deeper chain credit score of 200 mines at the base rate, all the way up to 800, which mines at the highest, most efficient rating. They did release a new update to their Atom OS. So the new changes are new rules for the credit accumulation. So instead of earning a credit score every 2 days for being online and sharing 10 megabits per day, as long as your system is up for 12 hours, you're sharing traffic for 10 megabits per day, it'll add 1 credit score per day. So every single day, you're going up in a credit score. So as long as you're placed on the deeper chain, in 100 days, you're increasing your mining rewards exponentially at that point. And so this is something that's very awesome as far as the gamification of why you should mine with deeper network.
Very cool.
They also have a few other features that they're going to be adding as well. They're about to launch a burn mechanism. So people who maybe, have their devices offline for several weeks at a time, lost some credit from their organic credit score, they can burn 50 DPR for every 1 credit. And so if you lost, let's say 50 credits, you can burn the equivalent DPR to earn that 50 credits. So that way you can be earning at those higher mining rates again. And so this is just an awesome way as like another potential way to increase your credit score.
It's redundant. It allows safety, so it protects miners. You don't have to worry if you're offline. You're not like, oh man, something happened to my computer. I've been offline for a bit. Now I lost my score. They allow you to acquire it back at a set rate to buy that credit score back. So that's cool. I love it. They're helping strengthen the community. I'm a huge fan, have been for a while. Still don't have a miner. Man, I'm behind on that. So Eric, if you're out there, we'll happy to do an unboxing video for you guys. If you'd like to send us one, send one to Ryan too, if you can. And of course, Jacob, you one, but you're like the band. So why don't you guys send us 3? We'll do 3 unboxing videos. I'm just kidding. We do need to add to the network though. So if you are a deeper network whale and you'd like us to join and support that, by all means, reach out to us and we'll make it happen sooner than later. But we're still going to cover it. So what else is going on? Because this is a very cool project.
Oh yeah. So for those of you who staked on the Ethereum network, you stake your DPR tokens to increase your credit score. There were two platforms that you could stake on. You could stake your DPR on Ethereum, or you could stake it on Binance Smart Chain. Well, now, if you've staked on Ethereum in the past, like me, you can increase your credit score on the Binance Smart Chain, allowing you to do so for less gas than it would cost on the Ethereum mainnet. So it's just another way of redundancy and allowing people to have that frictionless entry to come into their network and even add value to their network and increase their own mining rewards. So it's a great way, in my opinion, to get
So
people to be more engaged.
just to be clear, because I was a little unclear on this. If you have previously staked on Ethereum, you don't need to unstake that and move it over to Binance. You can just add to Binance and it'll all go into the same account, right? As long as you're using the same wallet.
As long as you're using the same wallet, it will all count towards the same account. You would connect it to your DPR hardware device, and everything is logged on the Deeper chain. So all of that information is on the Deeper chain. They have that, and it's a great way for you to be able to, participate within the network.
And just to be clear, Binance Smart Chain is one of the original, not the original, we have Polygon Matic, but it's one of the early EVM alternatives, other Ethereum layer solutions. So we are seeing more applications that were built on Ethereum moving to non-Ethereum chains because of gas fees. And we do video, we'll talk about this a lot. We'll continue to talk about this, but that is the value of layer 2 solutions, Optimism, Arbitrum, all these are other layer ones. It's to take that huge network, that all those dApps and all those exchanges that are getting bottled up and cost way too much on this one network, and taking that load and sharing it on others. So that's very cool to see. Like you said, Binance Smart Chain, I mean, the benefit to that, why would they do that? So now people can do transactions for fractions of a dollar, for pennies, instead of for potentially hundreds of dollars, $50, $100. I mean, the Ethereum network can get silly. So that's that interoperability to other chains and seeing applications make that move is a good sign. It shows that they're ready to be used now.
And something that just dawned on me is that if you're going to be working on Binance Smart Chain, it's probably a good idea you have a VPN running. So this is a kind of a happy marriage, right? Or a harmonious coupling, because you definitely are going to be coming across some exploits and some there's Binance Smart Chain just has a history of of having hacks and exploits more than other communities.
Yeah, just a little bit. I don't think that says something about the Deeper Network project or their affiliation with Binance Smart Chain, but it's just the security risk of each chain. Like the Binance Smart Chain chose to go on scalability, and that affects decentralization and security when you focus on scalability. It's the blockchain trilemma.
Right. And we haven't figured out a way to have our cake and eat it too, right? Not quite yet.
Not quite yet. That does kind of lead into some of the great news that they are announcing about staking on the Deeper chain. So miners will be able to soon use their mining rewards to increase their stake directly in the Atom OS or the Deeper chain without having to bridge. So your mining rewards that you're earning just organically, naturally, you can roll that over. So it's a way to sort of auto compound, where if I mine, 10,000 Deeper Network tokens and use that to increase my credit score, I don't have to buy more Deeper Network tokens. I can increase my credit score with the tokens that I'm actually mining and earning today.
Right. Double down, compound your rewards.
Exactly. And
Very cool.
Personally, I'm a big fan of this. I think that that's amazing. And I think it's something that's really going to help people within the ecosystem of Deeper Network.
For sure. Well, yeah, so there's 3 chains now, right? When this launches in a month, there'll be 3 chains that you can stake on for stake your Deeper.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Deeper in Binance Smart Chain.
Yep. And the awesome part about that is, it's going to be something where you can stake with your rewards that you're already making.
Right. Yep. I love doing that and making more, growing your position without having to put new money in.
Cool.
I'm just reading the response between Jacob and Eric, man. I love that you've been really engaged in this project. I remember coming across this project a while ago, back when they started, weren't they offering their devices through like a Kickstarter program? And I don't know enough about those. I thought to myself, what is this Kickstarter program? I'll just wait. And I just forgot. And so much development, so many things happen. But since you've brought it back into into our focus and followed up with them, I really love how you've been engaged and supporting the network, because we talk about it all the time. We've got airdrop videos coming and more follow-ups on other networks that we really appreciate the value they bring. But if you do your research, do your own research, because none of this is financial advice, commercial advice, legal advice, marital advice. It's just crypto education, entertainment, us sharing our research in this new emerging blockchain technology. And really, it's a lot of fun. But participation, the point is, it's participation is where you get a lot of value. You get participation, you get airdrops. If you participate, there are a lot of rewards, and you'll learn by participating. Oops, this project doesn't work. These mechanics don't work. Oh, look, this solution works. Oh, look, this application is a response to this. You'll start to get a feel for where the latest development is and where the latest innovation is. And if you would like to continue to know where the latest innovation developments are and get those updates, you can subscribe, hit the thumbs up. That helps. Do that right now. And you can send a little love. You can send a little, we got that whale feeding address down below. If you're a whale and you'd like to throw us a little krill, we've got those donations down there to help keep the desk lamps on and our research hours burning. But yeah, we love sharing this information. We'll continue to put it out there, some Wise Beyond Bitcoin crypto neo perspectives, and we've got some macro updates coming soon. So till the next time, have a beautiful day, and namaste, y'all.
Have a good one.